What's up, guys? So, St. Patty's Day weekend is over. We had a great weekend, and it's Monday, so it's time to get back on the product research grind. In today's video, I'm going to kind of go over a few different things with you guys. We're going to use Jungle Scout, and I'm going to show you guys how to think outside the box when using Jungle Scout. I know everybody always says, everybody's using Jungle Scout, everybody's searching for the same products. Is it oversaturated? It is not. So I know I keep saying it's not, but I'm gonna show you guys how to go about using Jungle Scout and use it in a different way to help you guys find different products. So I'm super excited to kind of to grind with you guys and to show you how we go about finding all our great products. And hopefully you guys can pick up on the techniques and maybe alter them to help you guys find better products. So we're gonna get right in the video, and let's find some products. All right, guys. So here is what the Jungle Scout product database looks like. I've already got some categories pre-selected for you. Over here to the left, you'll see all the different categories. These are just some categories that I like searching in. So I already pre-selected them for you guys. So here's the categories that I selected: baby, home and kitchen, home improvements, office products, patio, lawn and garden, sports and outdoors, and tools and home improvements. So then we'll go over here. We'll select standard size because we want it to fit in a shoebox if possible. And then we go down here and we put in the minimum amount of price that we want to pay. So I put in $19.92 all the way to $70. I know a lot of people say try to find a product between $15 to $50, but I like to search a little bit higher because who's to say that I don't put in $70, $80, $90 and find a product that is selling for a lot higher than other products, and I'm still able to source it for really, really cheap. So that doesn't always happen, but if you don't look, you're never going to know. So I like to at least try to search for them more expensive products and find suppliers that are willing to give them to me for super cheap. So like I said, if you don't search for them, you're never going to find them. So I skip over these two, and then the maximum monthly estimated sales. So I like to go with a minimum of 500. A lot of people say 200-300, but let's shoot for the stars. Same thing with the estimated monthly revenue. I know a lot of people say 5,000, but I'm gonna put 10,000. I want them products that are making a lot of money a month. So you're not going to find them unless you try. Minimum reviews and maximum reviews. So I will put a maximum of 85, minimum weight of 3 pounds, and the maximum amount of sellers, I go with 1. So then I go down here and I click search, and then everything will pop up. So this gives you your product, and it gives you a lot of information. It will give you your price, your fees, what you're netting. This is an estimation. Gives you your weight, the number of reviews this particular product has, what it's ranking, how many sellers this particular product has, the sales per month, and its estimated revenue per month. So when I look at this, I like to do this kind of fast because, like I said, when I go into product research mode, I just like to search. I don't like to waste a lot of time. I like to find good, profitable products, and I like to find them as fast as I possibly can. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I do. So I'll just kind of go through what is this 100 pack pegboard, hooks. I don't like that. Sometimes you get a lot of the same products. I'm not too interested in socks, so I'm going to keep it moving. And you might have to go through a few different pages. I didn't see anything that really caught my eye. So I'll keep searching. So what's this? 17-inch distressed wood hanging, swinging rope, floating something. It's making almost $14,000 a month. It's got 1 seller. It's 2.5 pounds and it's selling for $25.99 a month. So let's look into this. Okay, so here's another tip for you guys. When I'm searching with Jungle Scouts, I don't let Jungle Scout do all the heavy lifting. I like to come up with ideas in my head if I find, a halfway decent product. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to find the broadest keyword here, which is we're just going to go with hanging shelves and see what pops up here. Hanging. I'll type in hanging. Now look. From this point on, I see hanging shoe organizer, hanging closet organizer, hanging fruit basket, hanging jewelry organizer, hanging lights, and then I find hanging shelves. Now, this gives me a ton of different ideas on products that if I was just using Jungle Scout, I wouldn't think to look at. So now what I'm going to do is after I look at this particular product, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to type in hanging again, and I'm going to search every single one of these: hanging shoe organizer, hanging closet organizer, hanging fruit basket. And I'm going to see if any of those products could possibly be a good product to sell. You have to think outside the box. Don't think like everybody else. Set yourself above. Come up with better ideas to search, and that's what I do, and it helps me find a ton of great products. So let's just search this hanging shelves and kind of see if, and make sure that you when you do search it in all departments. So I'm just going to go over here and search in all departments. Hit the search bar again. And then I'm going to run my Jungle Scout Chrome extension on it, and we're going to pull up some numbers and just see what the numbers look like. It might be a horrible product. It might be a great product. I have the Pro extension, which gives you the opportunity score, as I've stated in previous videos if you've watched. So the first thing I'm seeing is the very first product. It's got 1,081 reviews, but it is a sponsored product. So I kind of throw that one out. So once my numbers pop up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort my reviews. Now, what this does is it helps me get a better idea of what everybody with smaller reviews, if they're making good money too. If they're still making a decent amount of money, then I might look into it. If they're not, then, we'll keep it moving. But you never know. So I sort my reviews, and this is what it does. So if you look at these numbers, they don't look bad. We got somebody with 7 reviews making, $7,867, almost $8,000. Scroll down here, we got another $9,000 with 11 reviews. 11,582 with 17 reviews. Somebody making almost $14,000 per month with 18 reviews. Here's another. This is Amazon though. This one was Amazon too. So keep this in mind when you're looking. Don't just look here. Look at the seller. And I know a lot of people say, don't compete with Amazon, but it is still possible to compete with Amazon. Yes, it is their playground, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't make some money. So, but you do want to keep that in mind. So, here's an FBA seller. He's got 18 reviews. He's making almost $14,000 a month. He's got a pretty good price point, and that I think is the product that we just looked at. So here's something that I also like to do. I will go over here, and not all of these products are the same. These are probably all different products. So, this is kind of the same idea, but if you go down this list like this is not it's totally different from this. They're only making, $2,700 a month, but just keep going down this. It gives you ideas. Now, this guy's got 26 reviews, but it's an Amazon seller. So let's just keep it moving. I'll kind of look through a couple different pages to get better ideas. Here's, a shelf, 32 reviews, making $24,000. It's also an FBA seller. So it gives you ideas for different products. So now you could just go into the Amazon search bar and search, the broad keyword for this particular product, and search in all departments and see what pops up. Another thing that I like to look at is the ranking. So I don't really like the numbers as far as ranking goes. But if there's a product that is still making good money, I will still consider it, even if the ranking isn't the best. I like to take the bigger picture, put all the pieces together, and then come up with, okay, is this going to be a good product for me to buy and potentially make some money from or not? So if you do all of that, and like I said, you can come up with a ton of great ideas just doing that. We searched one product, and from one product, we can come up with several different ideas. These are all different products that are still making a decent amount of money, um, that you can go search for. So keep that in mind when you are searching, and then go back and search the rest of those. Think outside the box. So there's a couple good ideas for you guys. Literally, 5 or 10 minutes, you guys can find a halfway decent product, or even a home run product. It's not hard. I know a lot of people, they seem to be having tons and tons of problems finding a really good product. But it's all about thinking outside the box. So if you take those few tips, and you can add your own zing to anything. So come up with good ideas, put them to work, and see what you can't come up with. But just that one technique you can get so many extra product ideas just from doing that one thing. So try to do that. Hopefully you come up with a great product. Hopefully that was some helpful advice. If you don't have Jungle Scout, I will leave a link in the description, so you'll be able to purchase your Jungle Scout from that. It's helped me a ton. It's a great product. So it is not oversaturated by any means. So get you some Jungle Scout, do your product research, find a great product, and I hope this was a helpful video for you guys. Talk to you in the next video.